As a former bacon daddy, now bacon overlord, I have experienced daddy shaming without ever needing to neglect my non-existent children. I was shamed simply for calling myself bacon daddy. Welcome back to InformOverload, your favorite tea spilling channel on the internet, but as you know with me, it's more like spilling the grease. If you're new here, don't forget to tap that subscribe button to join our notification squad, and make sure you stay all the way until the end because you won't believe our #1 spot. Now without any further delay, let's get right into the top 10 celebrities that were daddy shamed. In at number 10, Kanye West. Kanye has never really been known for being a stable person, but I suppose that's what makes his art so attractive to us. I mean, he literally named his album I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome, and that album was fire. And no one really shamed him for using mental illness as a promotion. However, when it comes to his parenting skills, people are much quicker to criticize Papa West. God, I hope he calls himself Papa West. What was meant to be a birthday post from his wife quickly spiraled into people judging Kanye for the way that he was holding his daughter Chicago. And yes, he named his daughter Chicago. I don't have any issues with this photo. I have issues with naming your daughter Chicago. People love to jump on celebrities over stuff like this as if they've never checked their phones in the middle of a conversation or while driving with their kids in the car. That's the problem with photos. Sure, it looks bad, but I don't think that means he's a bad father. He's just a little crazy, and what dad isn't. In at number 9, Dwayne Johnson. Believe it or not, even The Rock has been daddy shamed. After posting this family photo at an aquarium, people filled the comment section accusing him of promoting animal cruelty. Although that shaming moment pales in comparison to his first one. When his daughter was born, he posted this photo of him holding her skin to skin, and here's what people had to say. Allison Taylor said, "Nurse, would you like to hold your new baby?" The Rock, "Hold on, let me take my shirt off." Which is sort of shaming, but also really funny. And even Dwayne Johnson himself even commented, "Good one, but one day when you have babies, Allison, you'll understand the power of skin to skin." At least he has a sense of humor about it. Plus, he's not wrong to be doing this skin to skin. It's very crucial for helping the baby regulate their body temperature and even emotional health. In at number 8, Ryan Reynolds. When you see a celebrity couple like Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, we just imagine they have these picture-perfect lives. Probably because they are really good at keeping their private life, well, private. Although when Blake posted this photo of Ryan holding his daughter James in a baby carrier, the comments were quick to shame him. People were saying that he wasn't doing it right, and that her head shouldn't be hidden, and that her legs are not at a proper 90-degree angle, but instead dangling. And I mean, people really just jumped to conclusions on this photo about his parenting skills and outright shamed the celebrity dad. Although not too long after, Ryan did sort of kind of redeem himself with an honest explanation.
You know, I'm a first-time dad, and that is not the first mistake I've made, and I can guarantee you it won't be the last.
So lessons learned there?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
The legs come out.
In at number 7, David Beckham. We all know David Beckham either for his excellent skills in the football field or for his insane amount of tattoos. I've always daddy shamed him for the weird names that he's given to his children, like Chicago with Kanye West. I mean, listen to these choices: Seven, Cruz, Brooklyn, and Romeo. I'm sure Victoria picked most of those names, but still, speak up, Dave. His kids' names aside though, that's not what David Beckham was being shamed for. A while back he posted this photo with the caption, "Kiss for Daddy." Most comments called it a beautiful moment between a father and daughter, but others were quick to spit out their tea. Some called it the public display of affection inappropriate and gross. Although during a Facebook Live video, he was quick to address the backlash. Beckham had this to say: "I got actually criticized for kissing my daughter on the lips the other day. I kiss all my kids on the lips," adding, "Brooklyn, maybe not. Brooklyn's 18. He might find that a little bit strange." Yeah, we all might find that a little bit strange. You know, leave me a comment down below with your thoughts on this one though, because there's a lot of mixed reviews on the whole lip-kissing parent thing. In at number 6, Will Smith.
You know, you like lose your authority, you know.
They don't care?
They don't, yeah, you know, it's like like about 2 weeks ago, I was very upset with her.
When it comes to parenting, Will and Jada definitely have had their hands full. Will has been shamed many times online for his kids' questionable behavior. During an interview with Vanity Fair, Will praised both Jada and Will for their freedom of expression, but admitted that it may have been a mistake to raise them this way. Smith said that he consciously encouraged them to have this freedom of expression, but after seeing how they've handled interviews, even he admits they've gone a little too far. Jaden is by far the most out there child in the Smith family, and his dad has taken a lot of heat for it. In response to Jaden posing for this photo in a dress, Will said, "Jaden is 100% fearless. He will do anything. So as a parent, it's scary. It's really terrifying. But he's completely willing to live and die by his own artistic decisions, and he just doesn't concern himself with what people think. At least he stands by his kids' decisions and takes the shaming even when it's uncalled for." Yeah, that's a good dad. In at number 5, Daniel Craig. Well, I don't know who died and put Pierce Morgan in charge of manhood, but boy does he love taking shots at fathers. Only Pierce could take a nice photo of Daniel Craig and his newborn daughter and turn it into shame. Although this time it had nothing to do with the baby carrier. Pierce tweets, "Oh, 007, not you as well. Hashtag papoose, hashtag emasculated bond. I'm sorry, but if you can't separate reality from fiction, then that's on you. Reality is he has a newborn child. The fact that he's able to find time to spend with her should be applauded, not shamed." Not too long after the shaming began, fellow actor Chris Evans dropped in to share his thoughts. Chris quotes Pierce and then says, "You really have to be so uncertain of your own masculinity to concern yourself with how another man carries his child. Any man who wastes time quantifying masculinity is terrified on the inside." Well said, Captain America, well said. And because your kids love you, they'll never have to hear those 4 terrifying words. Where are your parents? You know the deal. In at number 4, Matthew Knowles. I think this goes without saying, anytime a parent gets involved with a music career, it doesn't typically end well. For Matthew Knowles, he was Beyonce's manager from the time that she was in Destiny's Child all the way into her solo career. Although in July of 2011, Beyonce had made it public that she was parting ways with her manager/father. He had managed her career for 14 years, but Beyonce believed that her dad was stealing from her. The onslaught of daddy shaming that this brought on was nuts, because here he was being praised as the one helping her to the top, only to be found out that he was just a thief, taking more than he should even when his daughter was an adult. This shaming is more than approved. In at number 3, Tom Brady. Yes, even the former New England Patriots NFL god Tom Brady has been daddy shamed in the past. And no, we're not talking about the time that he kissed his dad and then his son on the lips. This one involves a lot more danger. Just give me 1 second, I'll show you. Oh, great editing god, can you please roll the clip? Man, I really hope we were allowed to show that. People were furious with Tom after he essentially yanked his daughter off of a cliff. There was a moment where you could clearly see that she hesitated and then her shoulder did this weird whipping thing as he pulled her down with him. Even The Rock commented, "You know, I have complete faith in you as a man, friend, player, and father, but this just gave me anxiety." Jesus. Many others commented things like, "When she hesitated, he could have dislocated her shoulder. He snatched her into the water, shaking my mother." Oh wait, we can't say that. I know that for sure, we can't say that. In at number 2, Alec Baldwin. Yes, that is just the end bit of a string of harassing voicemails that Alec Baldwin would leave his daughter. More concerning is that she was 12 years old at the time. He actually called her a rude, thoughtless little pig. Why, you ask? Well, because she forgot to take his call at the time that they had agreed upon. Look, I get it if you're concerned for her safety and that's why you need the calls to check in, but she's 12 years old. You don't scream at a kid like that. You shouldn't scream at anyone like that. Alec Baldwin did take a ton of heat to this, to the point where he admitted that he even contemplated suicide. But instead, he wrote a book called A Promise to Ourselves, A Journey Through Fatherhood and Divorce. The book detailed his long divorce that involved 90 court proceedings and $3 million in legal fees, as well as the alienation that he felt from his daughter after everything had happened. Luckily, years later, his daughter Ireland was able to roast her dad on Comedy Central. Pretty good redeeming moment.
Hi, Dad. I'm Ireland.
Last but not least, on the number 1 spot, Michael Jackson. That is the king of pop hanging his baby Blanket, yes, the baby's name is Blanket, out of a hotel window, Lion King style. This guy consistently buried his controversies by just manufacturing new ones. He was blasted by everyone online, calling him reckless and pointing out that he could have easily dropped his child in that moment. Here was his vague apology for this.
Any child. Try to kill them? Come on, stupid. And why would I put a scarf over the baby's face if I was trying to throw him off the balcony? We were waiting to thousands of fans down below.
Absolutely rightful shaming behavior on that father. Michael Jackson was rightfully shamed for all the weird stuff he did to his kids. And that has been the top 10 celebrities that were daddy shamed. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our editors for making me look so good. If you enjoyed this video, let's show some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this video. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up on the screen. From InformOverload, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy. Reality is he has a newborn child. The fact is that he's able to blah 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 blah. Going from reality is You really have to be so uncertain of your own masculinity to concern yourself with how another man carries his child. Okay. Maybe I should just do the whole sentence again. Beyonce had made it public that she was parting ways with their manager / father. The onslaught of daddy shaming that this brought was nuts, because there he was being praised as the one helping her, blah blah blah. Alec took a ton of heat for this to the point where he Alec took a ton of heat for this to the point where he even had Alec took a ton of heat for this. Baldwin